Hey Leos, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela, and Leo, this reading may resonate for you if you happen to have Leo in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Leo. Welcome to my channel. I hope all is well with you guys. Let's get right into it. Leo, let's see what's going on for you in this point in time, Leo. Leo. Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you have for the Leo singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leos. I want you guys to keep in mind that this reading is general. And with this being a general reading, it's a given that there's going to be certain parts of this reading that resonate with you and parts that do not. Let that go. Let go of what doesn't resonate and take in the rest. Because what's not meant for you was perhaps meant for someone else to hear. Feel free to check out the videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign if you need it to give you a more well-rounded reading. And understand that not everything happens at the same time for everyone. And of course, it's a given that the reading can go vice versa. So with that out of the way, Leos, let's look into what might be going on for you at this point in time. Now I'm saying at this point in time, it may play out later on. Sometimes the reading may not make sense at the time that the reading is happening. But let's see. Hey. Time to find your power. It's the overall energy. So I'm wondering what happened, Leo. Leo, it looks like you've grown stronger. You're definitely in the upright in your reading. We got Leo, we got Aries. That would be a very intense relationship, but perhaps some of you Leos could be dealing with an Aries individual. There might have been some things that were hidden, some things that you didn't know about. Leo, you may have been going through some depression possibly, but it looks like you're bouncing back. Yeah, it looks like you may have been heartbroken for a while. You could still possibly be in that healing process, because it obviously looks like you're in separation from someone. Maybe there was issues with attack. Maybe you felt attacked in the relationship, or maybe you let somebody have it and you let them know how you were really feeling. Because it looks like you were looking for a breakthrough. It looks like you were trying to get through to someone, Leo. And I feel that whatever you said, Leo, did get through. It worked. Because I feel like there's somebody that wants to come back and make peace with you after whatever storm you went through with them. You could definitely be undergoing some family changes. It looks like your family could be growing. I feel like, yeah, you were frustrated in a relationship. Yes, you guys must have had an argument of some type, because I feel like there was an abrupt ending to this relationship. Then before that, there was a lot of frustration brewing, maybe even some jealousy somewhere in the picture. And I feel like the climate is about to change in this situation, because I feel like somebody misses you. They miss your company. This individual that stabbed you in the back of all things. Yeah. Somebody is realizing that they weren't really mad at you. They were really secretly mad at themselves. They may have lashed out at you, been very defensive with you. But in hindsight, they're realizing that maybe they were the ones that faltered. I see a soul connection. I see someone that you are very close to, someone that you have a very deep and close bond with. And I feel that someone wants to come back and ask for forgiveness for being inconsiderate of your feelings. Somebody really does miss your company. So if you are dealing with an Aquarius. I see an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I also see Sagittarius. So we got Sag, Leo, Aries. Okay, we're just going to say all fire signs. Yes, I do feel that there's going to be some balance that comes in. I feel like you guys may talk some things out, and maybe hear one another out and see where the two of you are coming from, because I do feel that somebody needed to get something off their chest. I feel that even though you guys have been at odds, I feel like, Leo, someone has not moved on from you and they do want to rekindle this flame. Yeah, and the issue is somebody treated you as an option, kept some things from you. And right now you might be feeling confused about whether or not you want to continue. If you're not confused right now, I feel like there's a conversation that's coming in that may confuse you. You may have had a made up mind and say no. You may have said to yourself, no, I'm done. I've regathered myself. I'm recalibrated myself. I'm at a position now where I'm ready to push forward and leave this alone. Perhaps someone was confused about whether or not they wanted to be committed. But I see that, yeah, you felt manipulated, and now at this point, you're no longer falling for the illusions. I do see someone coming to give you a love offer. But maybe there's some doubts because maybe you're not feeling like the situation is going to work out. Maybe, Leo, some of you are feeling that this situation is just not built to last. Because the crossing energy has to do with trauma. It looks like there were some very traumatic things that may have happened. Maybe some traumatic things happened with your father. And that could be what this relationship is about. It could be that your father might be coming to you. Whether your father is here on the physical plane or in the afterlife. I feel like your father wants to come to you to rekindle something, to heal the relationship, so that you guys can be a family again. This could very, very well be the father of your child, father of your children, or the mother of your children. Somebody that in hindsight realizes that they made some choices that weren't really the best. And their loyalty was put to the test. Someone possibly with fire and Aquarius in their chart. Well, this could be you, Aqua. You may have Leo in your chart. Someone wants to turn the situation around after it collapsed and buckled. And it would have collapsed and buckled because of all the pain and frustration that it endured. And someone's been holding out on an apology that they feel that they owe you for stepping out on you. And somebody feels led to come and talk to you. They do want to rebuild. They do want to heal this connection. And they are coming to give you some type of clarity after a time of being completely withdrawn from you. Yeah, somebody's was confused at the time. Feeling like they were off balance. They didn't have clarity at the time, or somebody is saying, I need clarity in order to know how we're going to move and navigate this situation. Someone wants to be clear on how you feel about them. To know if you guys share the same vision for this relationship, which is starting over, which is the basis of the relationship. It's like somebody saying, I want a breakthrough. In spite of the dilemmas and frustrations that we've been through in the past, I want to see if we can start fresh. I want to see if we can have a fresh start after all of this. The overall energy is about finding your own power. So let's see where this is. This might have something to do with a spiritual gift that you may have, that may be enveloping, that may be developing, unwinding. Okay, yeah, somebody's ready to drop their ego. And I feel like this person is coming to you to speak the truth, to be honest with you. And somebody definitely does see you as glowing, as beautiful, or very attractive. Somebody feels that they lost a good thing, a good catch. And I feel like somebody's very tempted to come and see you to restore this 10 of Cups situation. See if you guys can get back on track, because I feel like somebody absolutely loves you, but realizes, like I said, they were not mad at you. They may have lashed out at you, but they were really mad at themselves. Someone here is a very hurt individual. And they lashed out at you because of the pain and anguish and trauma that they had been through. Maybe in past relationships, maybe with their mother or their father. You guys, it's clear that you guys are not speaking, but somebody is ready to see if you want to continue to put in the work. Because someone is very disappointed in their actions and disappointed in the way that they may have disrespected you. Making a firm choice to no longer be come out of this place of isolation with you. Yeah, the issue is that there was some cheating here. There was some infidelity. And this person realizes that, yeah, maybe at the time they weren't thinking about how much they were hurting you. But in the end, and now I feel like this individual is hurting without you because you left them. And their ego is absolutely crushed, Leo. And they don't know what to do with themselves. All right, Leo. Let's see how the cross watcher is feeling. Or remember, the reading can be interchangeable. It's like somebody wanted to be a bachelor. And you got fed up with it. It's like either be in a relationship or be single. Yeah, you were tired of feeling like your feelings didn't matter. You were tired of this individual being careless with your heart. And you feel that they turned their back on you to deal with somebody else. And this individual is unsure about where they stand with you. They may now see things from your perspective. Or at least that's the goal. That may be what may happen after this conversation. This involves a conversation. Let's see. Well, I think you would have a conversation to get to the Ace of Cups. Well, at least that's what's on their heart. They want to offer you love. And how can they offer you love if they're a player? They want to be a bachelor. They want to have a family. They want to be a bachelor. Yeah, some of you, this is your child coming to make amends with you. After maybe things got toxic and a bit out of hand. Maybe there was some disrespect that may have taken place here. Possibly between you and a Libra. We've got Capricorn, Leo. Your energy is front and center. Maybe even in Aries. Okay, we got water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Some of you may be pregnant. You may be finding out that you are pregnant. There could be news of pregnancy around you. You know, remember I was saying that your family may have expanded. Yeah, some of you may be finding out that you're pregnant. Okay. It's like somebody realizes that they owe you an apology. They owe an apology either to their mom or perhaps the mother of their children. Somebody realizes that, yeah. So I feel like it's about time that this person is coming. That they're saying, well, you know what? It's about time that I come forward to give this apology and make amends for maybe a blow up that happened in the past. Yeah, somebody's still thinking about you. I do see you guys are on the same page. You guys still love one another. And I see this estrangement ending. Or somebody felt that they needed some space to think about some things. And I feel like when you may have found out about something that was hidden via your intuition. March. The month of March may have been very significant for you. If it wasn't significant for you, it may have been significant with them. Maybe that's a month, last month, maybe they made a decision about you. Maybe you guys had this blow up last month. Or you could be dealing with someone who's born in March. We did mention Aries. Or Pisces. Okay, here we go. Your cross watcher loves you. They love you, but they're disrespectful. They love you, and they have some things to say that they want to speak from their heart. It's like they've seen all the signs from the universe. In other words, they feel led to you. They feel like the signs and synchronicities are telling them that it's time to come and fix this. So that's what I feel like this individual is doing. They miss you. They may be going through a lot in their life right now. Somebody that was not single, but wanted to act as though they were. They miss you. You guys are not speaking. And somebody feels that they're too late. Why? Why do they feel like they're too late? Somebody is late. I'm telling you, somebody's pregnant. Okay. So somebody's saying it's about time. About time for what, though? Somebody wants to come and see you, but I feel like money is a factor. This fire sign may want to come and see you. This Cancerian individual may want to come and see you. I see a Cancer. Looks like they're trying to figure out some dilemmas in their life. They may be having cash flow issues in their own situation. They love you, but it looks like they had somebody else. You found out the fact that they had someone else. And so, yeah, this led to a breakup. It led to some discord. They feel like you're still angry about that. They might, some of you, you may have found out that your partner got somebody pregnant, and that might be the very thing that they feel that you're still angry about. Yeah, and they may have kept somebody's secret, may have kept a child's secret, may have kept a baby's mom's secret. Either way, I feel like this person, as I stated to you, well, things have been on hold for a while. They've been procrastinating. They're ready to come back and to clear the air with you. To tell you some things that they've been keeping secret. And so they're realizing that it's time to be honest and truthful. And they're finding the courage within themselves to initiate this conversation. This relationship was definitely on shaky ground. They realize it because they were not serious. They weren't bringing their A game to this relationship. And so they felt that they needed to disappear for a while to deal with their pride issues. And pride has kept them from coming forward for quite some time. And now, like I said, the universe is prompting them to do so. Now, you may have felt that this person leached off of you in some way, that they were only there because of the convenience of you. Yeah, they feel blocked by you. Either you block them, you stop taking their calls. But either way, there's something blocking this communication between the two of you. And this person, this cross-watcher that loves you very much, Leo, they're feeling a bit hopeless about this situation. They're wondering if you are single. But at the same time, okay, if you are single, if you ended, or whether or not you're lying about having ended a third-party situation. That may have been what the blow-up was about as well. And somebody's definitely expecting the worst in this situation if they were to come to you. Because right now it looks like there's no clarity, and they're not really saying how they really feel. There's something that's being kept unsaid. No, I feel like there could have been passing away of somebody. Someone could have passed away. Somebody lose a child. Did somebody have a miscarriage? That could have been what these family changes are about. Oh, if that's you, my condolences to you. Maybe that's why it's time to find and hold your power. Yeah, somebody is saying life is too short. I want to bring harmony to this situation. I want my family together. Yeah, you guys were not making any progress the way that you were going. Yes, it's like somebody's realizing that they have to let their ego go and that they have to let the past go. I don't know. It looks like for some of you, this person has really changed. For some of you. This could even be you undergoing this change. Yeah, somebody is coming to you to be peaceful. They don't feel that you're in love with them anymore, or that you want this union or this closeness anymore. It's like they feel like it's time to clean the situation up. But the thing is, they just don't know how. And they don't really know how to break the ice with you. They don't know what it's really going to take, because there really is no easy fix to this. But nevertheless, there is an apology coming to you. And this person feels led to do so because they feel like it's the right thing to do. But they don't feel like it's going to work out. They're just looking for some type of closure if they can have it. Possibly between you and a Gemini. Now, this could be a friendship where maybe you had a fallout with a friend, and maybe they're coming to make amends with you for mistreating you. Somebody just doesn't see a solution to the situation. They're saying, well, if I can't really change this, the least I can do is apologize and leave it at that. They don't really know what to expect by coming to you and saying this to you. But I feel like when you least expect it, Leo, or this could be you may have maybe not anticipated doing this as quickly as now. It looks like you want to fix the situation. Someone's birthday coming up. May. We've got April. The end of April is Taurus. You may be dealing with a Taurus. You may be making up with a Taurus individual for talking bad about them. That could have been a friendship where your partner or your friend was talking bad about you. Somebody definitely wants to start from scratch. Now, some of you, Leos, this is you starting from scratch. Maybe you're scrapping a business idea and revamping it and starting over. And it looks like your new idea may bring in some success for you. Maybe you did see a halt to your business. Maybe it wasn't moving the way that you would have liked. And maybe there was something that you had to put to an end. There was an end to a process when it had to do with work. Or maybe you ended a work situation altogether. Maybe your work situation may have ended abruptly. And now you're realizing that it's time to take action on put together an action plan on building a business, or following through with a brilliant idea that you have to bring something to fruition. Okay, well, that's what it is. It's like somebody wants to speak from the heart. They don't know that their words are going to make a difference at this point, because it looks like you guys have gone through a big debacle before, and there's a pattern of these blow-ups. But it's like somebody's just saying, I want compassion. I want you to understand what I'm feeling, what I was going through, and to explain that, yeah, or maybe not even explain it, because maybe they've got too much pride to, but to admit to themselves that, yeah, like I said before, they weren't really mad at you. They were mad at themselves. And maybe they blamed you and lashed out at you when that wasn't who was deserving of their wrath. Yeah, you got Gemini, you got Leo. They've been thinking about this for a long time, and their intuition is nudging them. Their conscience is nudging them, is eating away at them, telling them to go fix this situation. Leo. Some of you are leaving your work situation to pursue something spiritual. Some of you may already have done so, and that's what's in question for you. It's time to reevaluate your priorities, and I feel like that's what you're doing in this point in time. Reevaluating what's good for the family, what's good for you. I do feel that divine guidance is definitely strong. It is strongly with you. So this is definitely the time not to waver in a decision, Leo. It looks like you have what it takes to make a decision. Make a decision and make a commitment about your decision. Yeah, I feel like there could definitely be a new creative venture that's on the horizon for you. And I feel like you might be pursuing that. And it's time to release old patterns. And yeah, You're realizing that old patterns, old situations, the way that the process in which you used to operate, the things that you used to do in your life to solve situations is just not working. So I feel like you're going to go back to the drawing board and weed out some things and integrate some new things, some new skills, and new ways of looking at things, Leo. Yeah. I feel like you're seeing things in a completely different way, in a completely spiritual way. And perhaps both of you are on the same path and on the same wavelength with that. And that might be something that you guys might be sharing. And I strongly feel like there could be an engagement. I feel like someone is ready. Somebody, it's like not like they didn't know this before, Leo, that you were marriage material, but they can't stop thinking about you as much as they would love to. They slept with somebody else. They had their flaws. And I feel like they realized that. But I feel like life has been a huge teacher to them. And now they're finding the courage within themselves to finally no longer put this off. No longer stall on this. Absolutely, because the signs have been there. Signs and synchronicities may be showing up in your life to show you then that like there may have been some things that you've been wishing for, hoping for, waiting to happen. The signs have been there the whole time. When you thought that there was a denial to your prayer, somebody wants to resolve a situation with you. They want to find a peaceful middle ground, but they're pretty sure, Leo, that your answer is no. Whether you flat out told them no in the past, or whether they're summing this up in their head based on your action or your non-action. Yeah, they're hoping that this will go well. And so the time has come for them to take action to do this, to get to this place of forgiveness, and to see if you guys can get back on track after all of this that has happened and all this time that has passed. Somebody's realizing, yeah, it's about time. I let this go for too long. Now with this creative venture, I feel like there's going to be success. There's an opportunity for success to come out of something that you've been putting on the back burner or something that you've been on the fence about. Spirit is encouraging you to take action. And how that no turns into a yes. So this could be you changing your mind about pursuing something, leaving behind a skill set, a career field that no longer fits who you are today, but once did in the past. It's time to release negativity. And that's what this individual's intentions are, is to release this negativity. For those of you whom this reading is genuine, for those of you where this reading is genuinely intended for you, yes, that's this person's intention. The true intention is to let go of this negativity of the past. They're leaving the third party, or they may have already left. They can't silence their mind against you. They can't stop thinking about you. Some of you can't stop thinking about a trauma that happened between the two of you. Yeah, they're realizing that there's some changes that need to be made. That like I said, that there's no easy fix. That there's going to be some adjustments, some changes that need to be made, right? We can't continue to make new strides using old strategies. So I feel like that's something that you guys may be discussing, how to change these patterns in the relationship. Yes. And it's going to require for them to take a complete step out of their comfort zone to come to you. And realizing that, yeah, love is about an equal balance of give and take. And so I feel like there's going to be some changes, some big changes on the horizon for you once this individual takes action, or once you decide to take action. There's going to be some very positive changes for you, either within or within a business, or within a very major decision that you're making. If it's not about matters of the heart, then somewhere else in your life. And Spirit is saying, look at the bigger picture. You may be focused on the small details that really don't matter in hindsight. So the advice for the Leo, single, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Leo. Prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. This is exactly what we were talking about. With you taking action, it leads to success. It leads to prosperity. That creative project, this is the time to evaluate putting procrastination away and pursuing something, because it's like you're sitting on a gold mine. There's something that you have a brilliant idea about, and now is the time. And Spirit is saying, I've sent you all the signs. Haven't you seen them? It's time to take action. Don't sit on your hands when your hands are going to lead you to prosperity. Clear your space. Get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you and use feng shui. We did talk about releasing negativity. Perhaps it's time to clear your mental space. Dust it out, right? We're talking about getting rid of old processes, old ways of doing things, and adopting a new way. Yeah, creative writing. Perhaps this might be a project that is on your heart to work on, Leo. Or maybe this is something that you may be helping someone with. Be writing down your feelings. You could definitely be starting a journal of some type. Some of you might be journalists. But I feel that there's something that you're wanting to do other than what it is that you've been doing career-wise that you might be reevaluating. You might be reevaluating whether or not it's time to leave a relationship or to bring a relationship back together, whether this is with your children, with your father, reevaluating your relationship with yourself, right? Because I was talking about depression. Maybe time to release some negativity in that area as well, to find your own power, which is the overall energy. So this is what I have for you, Leos. If you would like to book a one-on-one reading with me, you can do so by heading to my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. If you found that this reading was helpful in any way, feel free to leave a thumbs up below and a comment. And consider subscribing if you haven't. And if you decide to subscribe, hit the notification bell, right, so that you can get notified when I do upload. All right, Leos, it's been good. Take good care of yourselves. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Peace. Bye for now.